A live look this morning at the Washington, D.C. Metro subway. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating an electrical fire that killed one passenger and injured dozens of others yesterday. In total, 84 people were taken to the hospital. At least one person is in serious condition and another is in critical condition this morning.
Hi again and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Hebdo here with Kyle Bosch. It's now 11 minutes before 7 o'clock, and we're starting our nonstop news and weather all the way to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. New for you this morning, we're getting a look at the new cover of the French newspaper Charlie Hebdo, where 12 people were killed by militants last week. Editors released the cover overnight. It shows a cartoon of the Prophet Muhammad holding up a sign with the now famous slogan, Je suis Charlie, which means I am Charlie. The issue is scheduled to be shipped to newsstands today. It will go on sale tomorrow. 3 million copies have been printed in more than a dozen languages. A new TV ad is about to hit screens in the Fargo-Moorhead area. It's part of a new campaign to combat domestic violence. The ad puts faces to people who are directly affected by domestic violence and attempts to bring more awareness to what is a growing problem in the Valley. The campaign is put together by a task force, local law enforcement, and other local groups.
He shot Mom, he shot Tony, he shot me. It's always in the back of my mind how quickly things can change. I can't stress enough, you can never be too safe.
The Rape and Abuse Crisis Center says in any given year it will see 1,600 people, plus an additional 90 children.
Now, if you or someone you care about has been affected by domestic violence, you can always give the Crisis Center a call. Their number is up on the screen right now. We also have it at our website, valleynewslive.com, 701-293-7273. It's now 6:51. Time for weather on the ones. Let's check in with Mick on this Tuesday morning.
And we're checking out 8 below, which is about 9 degrees warmer than yesterday morning at this time. It feels like 29 below. Yes, we have a wind chill advisory in place, and the south-southeast wind in the mid-teens really has got a bite to it, again, because of the south effect of higher humidity. 32 below wind chill in Grand Forks, East Grand Forks. Hour-by-hour forecast takes us above zero by 4 o'clock this afternoon. Also brings in clouds by midday, and also after school, after work, a little light snow in southeast North Dakota, probably just flurries, but maybe a quarter to a half an inch. Kind of the Sunday morning, remember the snow we had Sunday morning? It amounted to half to almost 1 inch. That'll probably happen between Fergus Falls and Morris. And then tomorrow we'll do the same thing for the northern end of the valley, maybe a half to 1 inch of snow. Yes, by midnight tonight, we'll stay double digits above thanks to the cloud cover. And then tomorrow evening we'll be in the 20s thanks to the cloud cover. So we're coming out of the deep freeze. We're just not there yet. Breezy and chilly this afternoon. Oh, about 10 to 14 above with a few flurries in west central Minnesota. South-southeast wind will be felt up in the woods of northwest Minnesota. Partly cloudy, breezy, and chilly. Little less windy in northeastern North Dakota late afternoon, and maybe a little bit warmer as warmer air starts working its way into the valley from the west. The cloud cover now non-existent. It is in South Dakota and it is headed our way, and south of Pierre, west of Chamberlain, it's snowing. So it's got a ways to go. It'll be late afternoon before it gets here. There we are, 8 to 9 below. There's the wind, 14 to 22 miles an hour, especially in the river valleys of the Red River and the Cheyenne River. And the wind chill, well, it deserves a wind chill advisory, which is in place until 10 o'clock this morning.
Thank you, Mick.
Minnesota lawmakers are moving quickly to try and overhaul the state's child protection system after the abuse death of a 4-year-old boy in west central Minnesota. Eric Dean of Starbuck died back in 2013, despite 15 reports to Pope County authorities that the boy was in danger. His caregiver is now serving a life sentence for throwing him across the room in a fit of anger. The legislature is expected to introduce a bill within days to simplify and toughen Minnesota's complicated child protection reporting system. Among changes we could see are all counties must review a family's prior history of abuse. All abuse reports must be sent to law enforcement, and social workers must have access to maltreatment reports in other counties. The legislature is also expected to repeal a law it passed just last year that banned counties from considering previous abuse reports when deciding whether to investigate new ones. Same-sex marriage supporters are celebrating another victory, this one in South Dakota.
A federal judge has struck down the state's ban on gay marriage.
The judge says South Dakota's prohibition denied gay couples the right to due process and equal protection guaranteed by the Constitution. But couples won't be heading to the altar or courthouse just yet. The judge stayed her ruling pending an appeal. Now, 4 gay marriage cases are seeking a review from the U.S. Supreme Court. Many experts believe that it will ultimately resolve the question of whether same-sex marriages should be legal nationwide. Carbon monoxide from a plugged furnace is to blame for the deaths of 2 women in eastern Minnesota. The bodies were found in their Lindstrom home yesterday afternoon after one of their co-workers told police that they hadn't been heard from since Thursday. A preliminary investigation showed extreme levels of carbon monoxide inside the home. Firefighters found the exhaust pipe for the furnace was plugged with soot and ice. One of the first officers to respond to that home also had to be treated for carbon monoxide exposure.
A man is being treated for hypothermia and frostbite after being found outside on a sub-zero night in Minnesota Lakes Country. The Fergus Falls Daily Journal is reporting the man was spotted by a woman walking her dog early yesterday morning. Police say he was intoxicated, improperly dressed for the weather, and shivering excessively. The low temperature that night was 13 below zero. Police are once again reminding people to lock your garage, your car, and don't leave the engine running with the keys inside.
There's been a recent spike of car thefts in Fargo-Moorhead, and the cold weather is one big reason. Police say people just don't seem to get the message about not leaving their car running with keys in it until they become a victim. North Dakota state lawmakers are talking about setting aside money for a child's college tuition. A Minot lawmaker is proposing a bill that would give every child born to 2 North Dakota parents $5,000 into a college account.
If the child goes to college, the balance of that fund would be forwarded to that college. If the child doesn't go to college, he or she can receive the balance of the fund when they turn 20. Now, if the child dies or commits a felony, the money goes back into the state's general fund. One area college has been working on getting kids interested in science in a fun way.
Concordia College's Science Academy visits schools and the library, giving kids a new way to learn with some experiments they can do right in their own home. The Valley Today's Christy Larson is joining us live at Concordia in Moorhead this morning. And Christy, what's the experiment that you have for us this time?
You know, we actually have one that you can't quite do at home, but we thought we'd just kind of show you guys one last thing that's fun that kids can even see sometimes when they go to one of these programs. And you guys are going to be heading out to a lot of schools in these next few months, and even the library. Why would you encourage parents to check out your guys' website?
I think our website at concordiascienceacademy.com lists a lot of the places we're going to be, but basically what we're trying to do with the Concordia Science Academy is just give kids a positive science experience. Get these kids out, get out there, meet these kids and show them science is fun, education and entertainment together. So we're at a number of different events, we're at a number of different places. Check out our website and hopefully from there you might see us come through. We might be part of Schools Alive, we might be visiting your school, or come and see us at the library, because we're doing a number of library shows throughout the year as well. So.
And too, if you guys have a big group event that you might want to see if they can have time to come out to, you can of course go check out their website for their information. And we do have one more experiment, and this includes fire, so we're going to take a step back here, guys. And I'm actually going to volunteer my hand for this one. And again, you guys, this is just some of the fun kids, not this experiment, but kids can have when they see what science can do.
It's like magic.
Wow.
Yeah, that's obviously not one for the home.
Do not try this at home.
The ones earlier were great for the home, and we'll have those all posted on our website. You just go to the Valley Today page.
Very cool. Thank you, Christy.
Well, if it's January and freezing cold, it must mean that it's time for the Twins Caravan to come to the Valley. And of course, that is happening today. It's all going on at the Avalon in South Fargo. That's next to Big Top Bingo. It used to be the hub for people who might be familiar with that.
Minnesota Twins pitchers Kyle Gibson and Caleb Thielbar will join former Twin and current broadcaster Dan Gladden to meet the fans and sign autographs. Doors open at 5 p.m. Tickets are on sale at KFGO Radio.
You can at least think warm on a day when wind chills are 30 below. Think about July and Target Field and sunshine and hot dogs.
I need that. So cold. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. What have 75% of kids lied to their parents about?
The answer for you this morning, brushing their teeth. Got to do that breath check, I guess, before they go to bed. You can take part in our question of the morning every morning on our Valley News Live Facebook page, where we invite you to join the conversation throughout the day.
Such an important task, too. I mean, go ahead
Right.
and not clean your room, but doggone it, brush your teeth. All right. Check it out here. We start with about 9 to 10 below, wind chills near 30 below, increasing clouds and warmer for the day, but the south wind will be a biting south breeze much of the day, 10 to 12 above this afternoon. A few flurries in the south, but a wind chill advisory until 10 a.m.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. Remember, we'll have more local news and weather for you right here in 25 minutes.
Have a great Tuesday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.